So after a long 830 for days, we finally know when the next act of Baby in Yellow will come out. It's coming out the 13th of September and it's titled Crown Childcare, which, honestly, I wasn't expecting. I thought it was going to be called something like The Plague Doctor, but maybe that will be in the fourth act. Let's try and understand what may occur during this act using the few scenes we have. Now, something I specifically noticed after watching this video a few times was the posters had a man bottle feeding a baby. This isn't strange, but in the context of the game it is. We haven't heard anything of the baby's father. Every time a sitter is called to look after the baby, it's from the mother. The mother is calling to ask you to watch over the baby. This leads me to believe that we'll be seeing a bit of the king in this act. We've only ever seen him in small scenes on Team Terrible's TikToks, and he's never actually appeared in the game. However, the fact that the posters are displaying a father specifically looking after a child suggests we'll see the king since he's the baby's father. Team Terrible posted a slightly longer TikTok with the player walking into the entrance of Crown Childcare. This is a significant change to the other chapters, since the intro to all the other chapters you start in the apartment. Another thing I noticed was the rainbow writing on the wall reading "Welcome." Now, I originally didn't think much of it since it's a place for babysitting. Rainbow writing isn't that big of a deal. However, the mother called the babysitters to her, which indicates to me that it's not a place where you drop your kids off, but more or so where sitters come to you to look after your child rather than you go to them. This got me thinking. I originally just thought that the baby had turned Crown Childcare into an additional section of Carcosa, but I remembered two crucial things. Listen to this line from the mother.
Oh, thank you for the last sitter. They went down a treat.
We both know the sitter in the first act died. I originally didn't think much about this line, but "they went down a tree" almost sounds like she's aware the sitter is no longer alive. There's another detail I noticed in the elevator. This poster right here. Crown Childcare is begging for babysitters. But why? I think that it's because the whole system was created by the mother so that she could keep the baby at bay. The system was set up to lure unsuspecting babysitters to their doom. In Act 2, the baby says, "Let me feed," referring to the sitter wanting to eat them. So it's possible that the babysitters are being used as a food source. So I think instead of being a babysitter for Crown Childcare, we're trying to become a babysitter for Crown Childcare. If you think about it, this could also potentially link to one of my other theories where I said that the sitters were sent by the doctor. This is because if the doctor knows about the system set up to kill babysitters, to learn more about it, he'd send some willing participants. These are just my thoughts that I have at the moment. If anyone else has any ideas, please let me know what you think. I'm super excited for the new act and can't wait to play it.